Is a story first reported on India Today as Uttar Pradesh government continues its action against illegal slaughterhouses. Jharkhand government also giving out notice to the illegal slaughterhouses. Shiv Sena this time upping the ante in the millennial city, which is bastion of the BJP in Gurugram. Shiv Sena has now come up with this notice forcing meat shop owners, including restaurants like KFC, to shut shop during Navratras in the city. Additionally, all meat shops have also been asked to stay closed or not allow meat ban because it's primary food of the Marathi people. But now you have Sena activists shutting meat shops in Gurugram.
गांव की सभी जो मार्केट है वो बंद करवाई गई है मीट की नॉन-वेज की जितनी भी शॉप्स हैं इसके लिए तकरीबन हम 150 के आसपास शिव सैनिक इकट्ठे हुए सुबह इससे पहले 3 दिन पहले इनको नोटिस दिए जा रहे थे जितने भी नोटिस थे सबको दिए गए हैं उनसे साइन करवाए गए हैं और मार्केट में सभी ने चाहे हिंदू हो चाहे मुसलमान हो जितने भी भाई थे सभी ने सहयोग किया है। गुड़गांव की सारी मार्केट अभी बंद हैं और अगर कोई खोलता है तो फिर हम अपने तरीके से कार्रवाई करेंगे। प्रशासन को भी पता है कि ये एक धर्म को आघात है और वो हम बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे किसी भी कीमत पर।
Now moving on, days after Rajinikanth was forced to cancel his Lanka visit due to the protest followed by pro-Tamil groups in Tamil Nadu, superstar has thanked his Sri Lankan Tamil fans for their love. He also hoped for the best and said he will meet them when the time is right. Rajinikanth's statement reads, and I quote, "I came to know your love for me through the media. I have no words to thank you. Let us sing good and only good things will happen." Remember, Rajinikanth's visit was being touted as a historic visit. He was also set to hand over 150 new houses built in Jaffna for Tamils by Laika Group, the same group that is also bankrolling his film 2.0. But after protests from Tamil groups, it was Saliva called off the visit to Sri Lanka, but he also made it clear that he would like to visit Sri Lanka in future. My colleague Pramod is joining us on the story as well. Now, Pramod, Thalaiva saying thank you to his Sri Lankan Tamil fans and also not missing the opportunity to say that we will meet when the time is right. A message to the Tamil group who've been opposing his visit to Sri Lanka.
Well, Devina, this is the way Talaivar thanks his fans all the time. To him, he has proved that the Talaivars, the fans of Sri Lanka and India are very important. Right now, also at OPSPC, we've tried to get some information about what from the Rajini's side. They have plainly said that Rajinikanth is very happy with the way they have expressed their feelings for Rajinikanth, and he said he has promised them that someday he will definitely meet with them, Devina.
Well, it's interesting, Pramod, that you were at Paneer Selvam's news conference. Now, OPS camp has taken the fight against the Sasikala camp over the election commission issue, but also are we looking at Tamil Nadu farmers issue being discussed, because Tamil Nadu farmers have been camping at Jantar Mantar ahead of RK Nagar by-polls. You have right now Paneer Selvam addressing the media. Take us through what he's saying.
தமிழ் மாநில கட்சி கடந்த சட்டமன்ற தேர்தலிலே அனைத்து இந்திய அண்ணா திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்திற்கு ஆதரவு அளித்தது, ஆட்சி அமைப்பதற்கு உறுதியாக தேர்தல் களத்தில் நின்று போராடியது என்பது எல்லோரும் அறிந்தது. அதன் தொடர்ச்சியாக இப்பொழுது அதே அனைத்து இந்திய அண்ணா திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்திலே பெருவாரியான தொண்டர்கள் தலைமையாக ஏற்றுக்கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய அண்ணன் ஓபிஎஸ் அவர்களுக்கு, அவர்கள் சார்ந்த அணிக்கு, அவர்கள் நிறுத்தி வைக்கின்ற வேட்பாளர் அவர்களுக்கு
Paneer Selvam camp there addressing the media, and this is coming in the backdrop of the RK Nagar by-polls. Remember now, OPS camp has already approached the election commission. They have claimed a video is with them which shows that how voters are being bribed by Sasikala camp ahead of the RK Nagar polls. And also on the other side, we've had the issue of Tamil farmers agitation, where there are leaders from different parties from Tamil Nadu have been making their way to Jantar Mantar. All this coming together ahead of RK Nagar by-polls, which are the basic issues that are being raised right now by Paneer Selvam camp. Trying to get through Pramod as well to get more details on this as Paneer Selvam is addressing his supporters. It's a fight for prestige. It's a fight for Paneer Selvam's relevance as well. As you're looking at Paneer Selvam right now, addressing his supporters, and also this is coming right ahead of RK Nagar bypoll scheduled next month. Look at the visuals on your screen of how Tamil farmers have been protesting all the way in Delhi, and that's the major issue that this bypoll is being pitched around. Now remember, it's been a tough war between Sasikala and Paneer Selvam in AIADMK. Right now also Paneer Selvam felicitating his leaders, and also this is coming ahead of how show of strength is now needed by Paneer Selvam. Round 1 went to Sasikala, where you had Sami who won the floor test. Round 2 going to Paneer Selvam at the Election Commission, where the symbol of the party was frozen. But now the fight is coming back, because you do have you have now Pramod, who's joining us right now, and you have all the camps going all out to ensure that they are victorious. Take a listen into first up the reaction coming in on the farmers' protest.
What are the assurances given to the farmers?
I already very well. Last week I met the farmers and took them to the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley ji, and also Selvi Bharati also, Uma Bharati also, with demands to insist. They said they will consider it. That is what they assured. Now still the dharna is going on. Therefore, what they are asking us to give, whatever the representative given, that has to be handed to the Prime Minister. That also I am arranging, handovering that memorandum what they are asking. Today we are meeting Agriculture Minister and also Home Minister. Therefore, at that time, because they are the concerned minister also, because the Home Minister is the man who is giving the drought relief and everything, and along with the Agriculture Minister, Radha Mohan Singh, Sri Radha Mohan Singh. Therefore, we are meeting two of them today, and the memorandum what they are giving, they will hand over to the Prime Minister. I will making that. That is that assurance I am giving. Therefore, I am requesting our farmers to give the agitation. We all with them. We are fighting for that. We are in democratic way in the Parliament. We are going to raise it and see that whatever the things can be done, that we are making all the efforts. As we know the sufferings of the farmers, because I am also hailing from a farm community. As far as a small farmer, not a big farmer, that community I am born, and I have come up this life means there is a democratic way. Therefore, this way I am going to see that whatever the demanding, that can be tried to fulfill, that we are going to persuade the concerned ministers.
All right, it's been 19 days of protest, but Tamil farmers still at Jantar Mantar. They've got skulls with them. They believe they've been claiming that these are skulls of the farmers who've committed suicide. They're hoping that there will be intervention from the centre. They've claimed that the state government has refused to listen to them. They've been camping here for the past 19 days with their families and demanding their share of relief from the centre and the state. Now, it's interesting because now we have politicians making a beeline, and this is all coming ahead of a crucial RK Nagar bypoll, Jaya's constituency, that's fallen vacant after her demise. My colleague Ilma is joining us on this story. Now, Ilma, there are many promises being made, but what about the action after assurance?
Well, Devina, you know, the farmers did meet the president yesterday with G.K. Vasan, but they remain defiant. They are seeking an appointment with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and until that doesn't happen, they are saying they will continue their agitation. Devina, if I could just show you, you know, we've seen different forms of protest that have been happening over the past few days over here. You have a farmer here who is on hunger strike. Earlier, you had a mock funeral here as well. You have seen that the farmers here have been agitating with dead skulls, symbolic dead skulls as well. They've been having mock rat meat. Today it is snake meat, Devina. So they have been using different forms to show their protest. And now you can see that the agitation is slowly picking up. Lots of leaders are joining in as well. You saw yesterday there was a DMK leader, Vaiko, who became a part of the protest. You had President Pranab Mukherjee also express his sympathies with the farmers, saying that he will speak to the ministers to see whether something can be done. But the farmers are defiant. They are saying that they will only budge once they get to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They're saying that the 2,000 crore loan waiver that was offered, the package that was offered, is not enough for the Tamil Nadu farmers, because what they wanted was 40,000 crore to be able to, you know, meet all their needs.
Okay.
And until then, it's not going to happen. Shortly, we're also expecting Yogendra Yadav to come and show the solidarity with these Tamil Nadu farmers, Devina.
And the issue getting more and more national attention. Thanks so much, Ilma, for joining us. MDMK's Vaiko had visited yesterday also at Tamidurai, who's interacted with India today, claiming that they are behind the farmers. But at the same time, will the state government also act? Will the centre intervene is the big question. Now, interestingly, OPS camp also met the Election Commission over a video that showed EPS camp bribing voters of RK Nagar. This is the video that's come to light, which is on your screen at the moment. And also you have the DMK that is meeting the Election Commission. This is over the nomination of TTV Dinakaran, which is Sasikala's nephew. So Election Commission is where now the fight is being played out between different parties. You have DMK seeking to meet EC over TTV Dinakaran's nomination, given the fact that he has FERA cases against him. And you've already had the bribery video that's been shared by Paneer Selvam camp, denied by the Sasikala camp, but bribe for vote is the allegation being made in RK Nagar.